back, relax, and maybe get yourself a snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys! So I am here today to do a book review, and the book I'm going to review is a second one in a series, The Dragon's Blade by Michael R. Miller, and the second book in this series is Veiled Intentions. The first one is The Reborn King. I have already done a full review of The Reborn King, so I will put a link to that down below and in the cards, and you can go and check that out if you want to hear more about the first book, but this review will be non-spoiler. So let's talk about this book. First off, let's talk about the covers for this series. You just saw book one. Book two is just as beautiful. I absolutely love the kind of mermaid sea tones that we've got going on this cover. It's just gorgeous. And this book, and the whole series in fact, is a self-published series, which is awesome. I love getting requests from self-published authors if they come across well in their email and the book actually sounds good, which this one definitely did. Obviously, I've already read the first one in the series. I think I gave it a 4 or a 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it when I read it, so I was definitely eager to get my hands on the second one when this came out, and it came out a little while ago. I've been a bit slow getting to this, but I read this and I really enjoyed it again. It is a follow-up, so it carries on following the same characters. The main character of this series is Dania, who is the reborn king himself. In the first book we see Dania as he is reborn because there is a time of tumult for the dragons in the world, and he is reborn as a human to live and grow up amongst the humans in order to hopefully gain some perspective on how to help dragonkind and generally the world to escape the tyranny of some of the evil forces who are working their magic and evil deeds across the land. And we definitely get a really fun blend of kind of classic tropes and more exciting fast pacing in this book. We have dragons as a race, we also have fairies and fae, we have humans, and we have wizards, so there are lots of different magical elements to contend with. There is also in this book more of a feeling of a large battle. I think the first book has elements of it, but this book definitely felt more epic and grand in scope to me, which was really exciting, and I definitely enjoyed the fact that although this book does feel more epic and more adventurous and more like a journey and a progression for the story, I do think it also had those really nice moments of like character development and moments where we get to see subtle events that will have a larger part in the later storylines. We are kind of following quite a few different characters, but the main character is always Dania. However, we are following some of the characters who are part of the enemy camp, and we're following some of the human characters, and all of these different viewpoints really help to flesh out the world, which would not really work if we were just seeing it through Dania's eyes. The dragons in this world are kind of a blend of humanity and dragon. They have supernatural strength and they're definitely dragon-like in temperament and appearance, but they do kind of merge a little bit with humanity, and I think it's a really interesting mix of dragons meeting humans and having to work together against evil doers in other parts of the land. So once more, I really enjoyed this book, and I definitely would recommend this whole series so far. I believe it is going to be a trilogy, so there will be a part 3 to The Dragon's Blade, which is very exciting, and I'm sure it will have just as beautiful a cover. I'm really anticipating part 3 because I think this one ends on a very climactic note, and I feel like there's going to be a whole lot more to come in book 3, but it definitely is one of my favourite self-published series that I really enjoy. And I just think it's a beautiful series, so I would say definitely well worth going and checking this one out. I will put links to Michael R. Miller's website and Twitter down below. Go and check him out on Twitter and everywhere, and also go and check out the book and let me know if you read it, because it is absolutely a beautiful series. Definitely a great one for a blend of classic fantasy and fast-paced, exciting adventure. So I gave the second one 4 stars. I really enjoyed it, and I would love to hear if you read it. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!
Thank you for watching my video today. Go pick up a book, then come back and chat with me again.